If you have been posting content, creating offers, showing up consistently, and still not making consistent sales, I'm about to tell you what's missing. 3 years. That is how long it took me to make a single sale online, showing up consistently almost every single day. I hired coaches, I bought, I don't know how many courses. And this is not to say that those don't work, because they do. But what most of the people seem to be missing out on or ignoring, or coaches are not teaching, is the part of the human psychology that says yes to whatever it is that is being offered to us, or indeed that says no. Once I figured this out, I started making sales. I was able to give up my full-time job in 3 months' time. This seemingly overnight success took 3 years and 3 months, but goodness, I was so glad. I persisted, that I tried over and over and over again, that I got over all of those no thank yous, all of those ghosted messages that I sent, all of those ghosted offers that I sent. Finally, I knew what was missing. And if you go through this video, and indeed through this series in this playlist, you will be able to have sales on demand. Like every time you want to have a sale, or indeed every time you want something to go your way, because this can be applied to everything. I apply this whenever I want my children to eat broccoli. So I'm going to be sharing my mistakes, which I have been ashamed for such a long time. And now I use them in my marketing, because I have drawn comfort and inspiration from other marketers who have shared their mistakes. A few years back, I decided not to keep those mistakes, but to share them freely and to be open to criticism, to be open to, well, I was ridiculed quite a few times, but now I don't mind. I take it in my stride, because I know many of you will be inspired by all this. So I am going to be sharing my mistakes, so that you can see that if you are making the same mistakes, first of all, not to do them. And then I'm going to show you how to correct those mistakes. So first and foremost, I was trying to sell without any credibility. I had no track record, I had no results, I had no proof that I knew what I was talking about. Many beginner online marketers, coaches, service providers will find themselves at the beginning of the journey without any of these results. However, I assure you, you all have results. You just don't know where to look for them. I'm going to teach you in this video how to do that as well. I was appearing just as another random person offering something, and I was selling high ticket, expecting that people should part with thousands of dollars without knowing anything about me, without knowing any of my results or knowledge. Of course, everyone said no. One of the major mistakes that I was making is that I wasn't telling my story. I had just come out of a very acrimonious, very bad divorce, something I thought could never, ever happen to me. I'd ended up being literally homeless, without any money, any savings. I'd lost my property. I'd lost everything. And I'd found myself with my then 18-month-old twins, literally on the street. Our mom took us in. I was fleeing domestic violence. It was a dire, dire time. And that was my why I wanted to start working online. Previously, I was an opera singer. I still am an opera singer. And I traveled around the world, had a rather nice life. And those were the stories that I was sharing, because I was ashamed of my not very enviable situation. Literally counting every single cent so I could buy nappies for my children or milk. It was just awful time. So I didn't want to share that. And I thought, if people knew that, they would be repelled by it. I was sharing my opera singing stories, how I traveled here and sung there, and I stayed in that hotel, this 5-star hotel, that 5-star place, and nobody nobody was interested, because those stories did not correspond to why I wanted to all of a sudden become an online marketer. I started as an affiliate marketer. So I was doing affiliate sales, well, trying to. This didn't correspond to that. Once I turned this around, stopped being ashamed of this story, and also presented what I knew, presented some of the results that I got, some of the amazing comments that I got. I helped people for free. In Messenger, I helped people. I created like mini courses, and I would just send it. And I got some really nice testimonials. I never used them because I didn't think those were relevant. From changing my story, about which we're going to talk in the future videos a lot more, from changing my story to finding what my results were up until then, albeit they were not monetary, people started buying, people started resonating with what I was saying, people started understanding that I actually knew what I was talking about, that I'm here to stay, that I'm here to help, and things started to change. Let me help you with the fact that you might be sitting here thinking, but I don't have any results. I'm just starting out. You need to collect your results. And your results could be that you have been showing up for 1 month consistently. Your result could be that you have been trying to figure out something and you figured it out. Your result could be that you've created your first freebie. Your result could be that you have helped someone for free and they themselves got a result. You can help 5 people for free, some free coaching, one-on-one calls, and then get them to write you a short testimonial. If you get a nice comment on any of the platforms that you are posting, take a screenshot. These are all the little steps, the incremental steps that will lead you to your monetary results. Now, obviously, when I've multiple 6 figures, it is easy for me to go into my Google Doc with all the screenshots and all the testimonials and just pull out whatever I need to show here. But before, I didn't know I could actually use testimonials that were not to do with my monetary results as well. So here's your permission to do that. So if you appear authentically and if you say, this is my first positive comment that I got from someone, this is my very first testimonial, my goodness, you are so likable at that moment. You are so appealing to your audience at that moment that you will definitely have a sale sooner than you think. So how do you build this credibility? Share your relevant experiences. I keep going back to me sharing my life stories that were absolutely not relevant to me trying to become an affiliate marketer or an online marketer. And that didn't work out well for me. I wasted so much time. I can't encourage you enough to start documenting your journey and sharing your journey. And also don't forget that when people listen to someone who says, I've made $10 million in the last 6 months, and then they listen to someone who says, I've made my first 20 sales in the last 6 months, they're a lot more drawn to the person who's made their first 20 sales because that is where they are in their marketing journey. However, if they are looking for someone who's already made millions because they themselves have already made close to whatever that amount is, then they would be drawn to that person. But if you're at the beginning of your journey, just say like it is. Say, I'm still trying to make my first sale, or I've just made my first sale. People will celebrate with you. People will encourage you, and that will give you more encouragement and energy to continue on your journey. This is how I do this in my content. I say 3 years ago, I was making 4 years ago, I was making $0 online and I tried everything. Then I discovered sales psychology and I went from 0 to full-time income in 3 months. I made multiple 6 figures since then using these exact principles. I acknowledge where I've started, that's being relatable. Then I show the transformation. I show proofs of my testimonials, of my income proofs everywhere on my social media. Step 2, demonstrate knowledge through education. If you have received any sort of education, again, this is not to brag about certificates and etc., but it is always good to say that you have gone through a certain course, you have gone through certain certification, because this has enabled you to get the results that you are talking about. And also show proof, don't just claim results if you can. Some people are against this. I'm not. Whenever I can, I always show the proof of income. I don't mind show my testimonials. This principle that we have been now talking about is called authority. Authority is one of the core psychology principles that drive people's buying decisions. We need to operate from the state of authority. This is not to be above everyone. What does this mean? This means that even when we are sharing our struggles, we speak as an authority because we've overcome them, or we are in the process of overcoming those challenges. If we have gotten any results, that is because we are an authority on that subject. If we have testimonials, this is because we are an authority on that. Whatever it is that you say, that you do, it comes from the authority place. Without it, everything else just doesn't work. I will reiterate this today, just now, and in my next videos, that when you share your story, whenever you talk about something, think that you are in the process of leading someone and you are in the position of leadership. And that is what strengthens your authority. Authority is also about being relatable. It is not a competition in who is more successful. It is truly who is more relatable, because there are many coaches out there who do the same thing as you are, or many digital marketers who are doing the same thing as you are, or many healers, or many affiliate marketers who are doing the exact same thing as you are, but people will be drawn to you because of you. So is how you apply this in your content. Every piece that you create should include one or more of these points. So personal experience, when I was trying to make my first sale, just as I was sharing this throughout this video, proof of results, social proof, and education. If you're missing any of these, don't worry, share what you have. And as you're building your brand, as you are building your service-based business, as you are building out your digital products, as you are building whatever it is that you're building, your customer base, you will slowly start to get this puzzle all together. And here is how to use the authority principle in your content. In a social media post or your sales page, people often write, want to make more sales, buy my course, or get into my coaching, or get my freebie. There are so many freebies out there, so many courses out there, so many coaches out there. Why would we want to buy from you? You need to give us a little bit more. You need to lead us through with our feelings so that we say yes to you. For example, you could say, I spent 3 years making $0 online because I didn't understand bias psychology. And once I learned these 6 principles, I went from 0 to full-time income in 3 months. Here is what changed. And of course, now people think, I definitely want to know what changed. In fact, if you go through this playlist, you will find all the principles that you need to go through to start making consistent sales. Or if you're interested in a fast track, you can get the resource that I have listed in the description. Go through that and get your sales on demand. Here, the pattern is always demonstrate authority, provide value, and then make an offer. Here are the ways people sabotage their authority. Fake it till you make it. Don't fake it, just say like it is. Never showing proof. If you have any proof of anything, show it. And waiting until you're ready. You'll never be ready. Ever, ever, never, ever. You will always feel, oh gosh, I just needed extra day, extra week, extra year, extra course, extra coaching, extra hour. It doesn't help. You need to start today, now. I've got some action steps for you. Some homework should you choose to want to do it. Write down your authority statement. It could be just that one sentence. You can model it on mine. And your relevant experience plus your results. This becomes your bio, your intro, and your credibility. You can change it, you can adapt it. Don't be scared of repeating it over and over and over again. Part of the marketing, part of getting used to good marketing is getting used to hearing yourself saying the same thing over and over and over again. This is what many marketers, and it has taken me years to accept this. I always wanted to do something new, to say something new, to invent something new. You have your authority statement, you have your storytelling sequence, of which we'll talk in other videos, and then you just repeat it over and over and over again. Action step 2, add one authority marker to every piece of content you create this week. It's either personal story, proof, education. And action step 3, create one piece of content that demonstrates your authority through teaching. Something like this video. It could be a short reel. It depends what you do. It depends what platform you're in. It could be a blog post. It could be a Facebook post. It could be anything that you are doing. Authority is the first principle we have gone through now. Click on this video here or here so you can go through the next video. Please take notes. Download your resource from my description. Get equipped with these principles. They will be life-changing for you. Thank you for your time here and see you in the next video.